Hey everybody, it is September 16, 2011, and you're listening to Project White Rice, hosted by Zach and Chris.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm sick.
Crap.
This week-ish.
I don't know if you heard on the news. Okay, so it's kind of like old news because it happened last week.
Yeah,
but
we didn't really have that much time. Anyway, blackout happened.
We had a blackout in California.
California, Arizona.
Nevada.
Mexico, parts of Mexico.
Yeah.
Like New Mexico.
No, not New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Anyway, so the whole state of California.
Well, almost the whole state.
Almost the whole state. There were like random parts, but the whole state of California went into a blackout due to, I guess, some idiot pulling a cord.
Yeah. I'm not really sure on the specifics of how it happened, but
they said it was one guy's fault.
Yeah, I could foresee that. You think how many deaths were there in the blackout? Were there any at all?
Nah, I think like I don't think so.
I don't want to speculate.
No, but it was funny. Like, okay, so usually during a disaster, you know, you'd have like people freaking out, or like it's an apocalypse, everybody's freaking out. In California, when a blackout happens, you bust out a beer. Not even joking in California.
Yeah, I was on my way home from school, and we were listening to the radio, see what was happening, and these people were calling in. They're like saying, "Oh yeah, all you have to do is get yourself a hot skillet or this cooking pan thing. If you have any camping gear, put some SpaghettiOs on there. We're having SpaghettiOs. It's delicious." And I'm just like, "You lady, I hate you. I'm in a car waiting in traffic."
Actually, I didn't have trouble through traffic.
I didn't have that much trouble, but when there was light, like on the freeway, not that much trouble. But when there was lights, I had a lot of traffic. But there was another guy that called in. He was like, "Oh yeah, we're just on the beach here, drinking some beers, hanging out."
Dude, it must have been amazing to just chill at the beach. I mean, I bet you wouldn't even realize. You'd just be like,
"Yeah,
okay."
It was funny.
Cool.
My uncle, he was working on. He's a carpenter, and he was working on some guy's shelving, I think. He was working on something that didn't have to do with electricity, and he didn't even notice the power went out until the guy that his employer came in. He was like, "Did you turn off the power? Did you cut the power?" The guy's like, or my uncle's like, "No, I don't know. Is the power out?" He's like, "Yeah, my TV's off." And so he went outside, and all the street lamps were off, and he's like, "Oh, power outage." So he started driving home, and he's like, "Wow, really big power outage." And yeah, it turned out to be like almost the whole state.
Actually, I was at school when it happened.
Freaking terrible traffic. Me and my friend, we drive to school together. Well, I drive and then he sits in the passenger seat.
Hope he pays you.
Yeah. So we were, after the blackout happened, we were still on campus. We were trying to like see if we could wait it out or something until the siren. By the way, the siren.
That was a weird siren. I'm not gonna lie.
That was creepy. I was with a group of people, and when the siren, it was like one of those sirens where it goes, and it just, it goes up in that scale, and it just keeps going like a freaking. We're getting bombed.
Yeah, like
London.
Are we having like a London bombing?
Yeah,
but like in. Okay, so
Blitz?
when I thought of it, okay, so. First they were telling us, one building is currently a power outage. Make sure you save all your work. It's like, okay, I'm in the library, just chilling out. I still have to pick up my sister or something. And then and then it's like, okay, my girlfriend wants to go to her classroom. So then we walk over to the classroom, and then we're like, okay, apparently no one's here. And then all of a sudden we hear the sign. We're like, what the heck? It's like, what the heck's going on? It's like, are we under terrorist attack? Like Alpha Red or something?
It felt like it because it was right before 9/11.
I know.
Like
it was kind of
before.
That's what a lot of people were speculating.
Yeah.
But so then so what happened was that after we got out, they told us, we have to leave campus because power outage. No one can stay on campus. So we were heading over to the car, and she's like, "Crap, I don't have any gas in my car." And it's like, oh, that sucks. I'll take you to my house, and then we're just gonna hang out there instead. So then.
You don't even drive her home. You're just like, no, you don't get to go home. It's my car. We go to my house.
No, because if you're looking at my gas, I have enough gas to make it home and back to state, and like back to school and stuff. But she only had enough gas to make it home, and she couldn't make it to a gas station because power outage is out, so you can't get gas or anything. So, and I'm thinking, okay, we need to get pick up my sister because she's stuck at her school and she wants to get home.
Wasn't this at like 3 o'clock though? 4 o'clock?
It started at 3:30, but she was at practice till like 5.
Oh.
So then I was stuck on campus till like, I think like 5:30, and then I left at 6.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was a pain in the neck trying to
Pain
get
in the tuchus.
Tuchus.
But
I was trying to get through traffic.
we're not Jewish.
No, but like, so you know, like how I imagined, that's like blackout, everyone freaking out, everyone trying to get on the freeway and try to get home.
Yeah.
And you know,
That's what it was like.
the biggest traffic jam in the world. And I'm like, okay, I got to find every freaking back road I can possibly imagine to get to my sister's school.
Yeah, me and my friend, we went down into the car after the siren, and we were starting to go home. And there was so much traffic, we didn't move for 10 minutes. And finally, I like cut across the parking lot, like through all the parking spaces. And I got to this other section with another line, which seemed to be moving. Right when I got in it, the other line started moving. I was like, son of a...
Oh, no. I think that's only because I remember my friend got like super overtime pay because he works as a security guard.
Uh-huh.
So he got like a bunch of extra like emergency hours of payment. And it was like...
That's pretty cool.
And he was like, oh, yeah, it was chaos. He had to like direct traffic. And then he's like, okay, one side goes on for like 5 minutes. Okay, now stop. Other side goes on for like 5 minutes.
Wow, that's
Stop
a long
it.
time.
Speaking of people directing traffic, I was watching the news when the power came back on. They were saying some guy, he had, you know, like the reflector.
Yeah, reflector vest.
The reflector vest. And then, you know, he jumped on the opportunity of controlling.
He was civilian.
He was
wearing a
he was a
vest?
civilian wearing
So
a
I'll probably
a
need
reflector
this today.
vest.
Yeah, let's wear it.
No, because he was a construction worker. I think
Okay.
I think that's what it was. So then he's like, he jumped in the middle of the traffic, and he's like, he started directing the traffic like he was a police officer or something.
That's funny.
And like the funny thing about it is like the police officers came and looked at it, and they're like, oh, he's fine. He knows what he's doing. So they just went off to take care of other things.
Yeah.
And then they interviewed the guy, and he's like, why did you do something like that? He's like, you only get one shot to do this. I mean, he's like, I had a reflector vest, and there was an intersection right there. I knew I wasn't going to make it home in time for dinner or something like that. So I might as well do something like this. I mean,
did he just park his car somewhere?
I think he
his car somewhere.
He probably did. And I mean, would you do that kind of thing if you had a reflector vest? And
I don't know. I'd have to know how to do it first.
Well,
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of. It seems easy, but it probably isn't.
Well, think about it. Just tell one side of the road, just like, all right, you're going. Oh, not enough.
But what if they want to
stop.
make like a left turn or something? You gotta.
No,
I don't know. It just seems like
no,
it'd be more
but that's like
intricate than
why.
it really is.
No, it's not that you let two sides go. It's like you let one side go.
I know, but you like let one side go, but some of them turn left and some of them go straight.
Yeah, you have to keep track of, like, you know, if it's backing up or not.
Yeah. Anyway, point is, he's a cool guy, hero, cool, awesome person. Didn't get dinner.
And then, apparently when I was going home and it was like the sun was going down, there was like no one on the freeway. It was like desolate.
Oh yeah, that was pretty.
That was kind of creepy at me first. I'm like thinking, apocalypse, vampires, werewolves, zombies.
I was in a group with a group of people because it was a club we were at, and we were gonna meet, and the sirens went off, and they were like, "Oh, great! Now we have to go home." Because right before we left to go to stay, the power went out.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just, really local. So we were like, all right, well, we still got to go to the club thing. So we went. Turns out power outage everywhere. We had terrible time getting home. Okay, so after we got into the other line, I was like, you know what? Screw this. We're waiting here for a while because I don't want to deal with traffic at all. Probably just be better to stay here, wait, don't waste gas, and then go at like 6 or something. So I parked. We went up. We went to eatery. Had power.
They were giving out food, right?
Yeah, they gave out bagels. It was awesome. But we still bought food because we were hungry. They're giving out bagels, and
because there was actually an area where if you had gone upstairs, if you know where I'm talking about, in the dorms, they were like they had a little buffet area in the dorms, and they were actually giving out the food that might spoil. So they wanted to give it out to everyone before it would spoil. Mm-hmm. So they're like serving sushi burgers.
Sushi.
Yeah. I tried the sushi, and I was like, oh, dude, it was so bad because like it's not
was it refrigerated?
No, it's not the fact that it was refrigerated. It was like it was warm sushi.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sushi. Dang,
You know, it's kind of like, okay, guys, the power's out, but you know we have ice. Like there's such thing as ice. You can put a tray over a ice bucket and just.
But like, you can only imagine how long
tray.
that ice can last. You know.
Yeah, you just keep refilling it if you really need to. I mean, stuff like sushi, that should be, or like ice cream or whatever you have. I don't know what they have at the dorms.
Speaking of ice cream, so I got to my house, and then, you know, we did like the whole emergency thing, got like candles, like flashlights. You know.
So many. I was surprised at how many candles my mom actually had.
I know, same here. I was shocked. I come inside, there's like 16 candles. Like, whoa, we have that many candles. I was like, where'd you find all these? Like,
we had that.
More. It's like, so we had I was like, we just had a bunch of candles. Just like, what the heck? It's like, I never knew we had this many candles. Like, where'd you even put all these candles? I've never seen these in my life.
Yeah.
And then, so they're saying, on the news, on the radio, they're saying, if you want to keep all your food refrigerated, make sure it stays closed. That was like one of the rules that they told me not to break. My mom always broke that rule. She's like, don't forget this out of the refrigerator.
We didn't open the refrigerator at all. My dad was like, hey, who wants some sandwiches? I can just open the fridge, get the meat and stuff out, and then I'll close it real fast.
Yeah.
We're like, we have a ton of things that are outside the fridge that we can eat. Why don't we just do that?
And then what happened was also, she was thinking about the freezer. It's like, oh my gosh, the ice cream's gonna melt. It's gonna get all messy and stuff. Because like we have like Klondike bars, right?
Who wants Klondike bars?
No, seriously. Oh. And I was thinking, she's like, we better take care of the Klondike bars. I'm like thinking, oh crap, we're gonna have to eat all 6. It's like we're gonna have to eat all 12 Klondike bars.
Well, you got your whole family and your girlfriend, right?
That's about what, 5? 5 out of like. Do you really think
and your dog?
But like,
dogs.
I mean, well, first of all, dogs can't eat chocolate.
Well, you could take the chocolate part off and eat it, but also your dog is about as big as 2 of those Klondike bars, so I don't know how many she's gonna be able to eat.
Dude, my dog is gonna die from chocolate.
Well, take out the chocolate. Feed her ice cream.
A Klondike bar is full of chocolate.
Well, you just scrape it off. It's top and bottom. You just take that off.
Reese's flavored.
Oh. Lucky.
Okay, so
quick, we have to eat all the ice cream in this whole entire area.
No, because like it was not only even Klondike bar. We even had like, I think, the Snickers tub in there.
Oh my god, that's like heaven.
But then it's like, oh crap, are we gonna have to eat all this ice cream? I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get like sugar crazy, like coma, something like that.
Coma.
She's like, no, I don't want it to spill all over this because I don't want to end up cleaning that. So I was like, what are we gonna do this? So
go outside and give it to everyone else.
No, so then she's like, okay, I got an idea. So she grabs like, the plastic tubs, and then she's like, we'll just put them in, and then if they melt, they'll melt inside the tubs. And it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I was like, I thought we were gonna resort to the other one. Eat them.
Poor Christian. Poor Christian.
I was like, my head was like wrapping around the idea. It's like, I think I can live with that. But eating ice cream.
Melted ice cream.
Oh yeah, and then so while we were sitting out through the blackout, we were listening to the radio, to whatever radio station was still like going.
Yeah.
And they were saying they were getting people calling in like, hey, what are you doing during the blackout right now? It's like, hey, it's like almost every single person was saying, hey, I'm barbecuing, having beers in my backyard. And I'm like, dang, no one really takes this seriously now.
Yeah. And then the newscaster was like, how many barbecues do you think are going on right now?
I was like,
because you got to get rid of the meat because that's going to spoil.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't put it in the fridge. And
beer is never good warm.
Yeah. So, well, England apparently it seems to be good. Question mark? Anyway.
I don't know. If anybody knows what warm beer tastes like, please tell us what you think about it.
Yeah, we haven't had warm beer
before
ever.
Anyway.
So,
did you like your mom freak out or anything during the blackout?
I wasn't home at the time that the blackout really started to
setting in.
Yeah, set in, I guess you could say. But I guess she did. No, not really. Okay, she didn't really freak out all that much.
My mom was like the complete opposite.
Going crazy.
It wasn't like she was going crazy about like food supplies or something, because like our shelves are stocked to like the brim. You've seen my you've seen the closet. So the one thing I think was crazy was how how they were telling us to conserve water. They were telling
yeah.
us on the radio, conserve water because water pressure is gonna get low and soon you'll not be able to get water. So my mom broke that rule also.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, maybe we should just get like 1 million water bottles and fill them all up.
No, we already had We had 1 million water bottles already, and then on top of that, she has I think like 10 jugs of water that
Dang.
No, because our sink leaks, and she gets mad at she doesn't want the water to waste, so she puts like jugs underneath it, so it would just like drip. And
you
like,
drink
build
that?
up. Yeah, it's clean water still.
It's tap water.
Yeah, it's sink water.
Going through the pipes.
Doesn't matter.
Same pipes that
I've been drinking
you
tap water
shove
all my
that
life.
Stuff down. Tap
I've been
water
drinking
is
tap
not
water for all
that
my
good.
life.
Not here. Oregon, it's good. In Oregon, tap water is great. California, not so much.
I drink tap water. I'm fine. I'm not dead yet. Clearly.
Yet.
But anyway, so
not quite yet.
so we had
Christian.
like 2 extra jugs of like empty we had 2 empty jugs. So then right after they said conserve water, my mom brings in the 2 jugs. She's like, we better fill up the water. I'm like, Mom, they just told us to conserve water. No, we need to fill it up. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, yes. So she's like putting the sink full blast, filling up the jugs like.
And then I heard that, and what I do when I get home is I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, and we're like, oh wait, we gotta conserve water. We really shouldn't be flushing. This isn't weird.
Oh yeah.
Well, it might be.
Yeah. They tell you that.
Anyway, so I entered the house and everything, and I'm like, okay, here are the rules, everybody. Upstairs toilet, pee. Downstairs toilet, something else. You can flush every time. So we just designated that as that, and we didn't really have to use them all that much. But when I finished going to the bathroom, I was wary about turning on the sink. I was like,
it's called hand sanitizer, dude. Maybe you should buy some.
So it was fun. I squirted the soap, and I was like, I put it all over my hands. I turned on the water for a second, put my hands under, closed the water off, and just started. I did that like 5 times. That's how conservative I was with the water.
It's called hand sanitizer, dude. Maybe you should buy some.
We have some, but they're like in the cars and stuff.
You should just get them out of the cars. I mean, like the cars aren't like.
Man.
So anyway, also, not only were we like filling up the sink, she's like, everybody take a shower, and even told my girlfriend, it's like, you have to take a shower. It's like, this is a really great way to conserve water. It's like, no, we need to make sure we're all good and we're all fresh and we're all okay. It's like,
that's totally opposite from what we did.
It's like, take a shower. I was like, all right, we all took showers, and we're like, damn, we just wasted a lot of water.
Yeah, my family doesn't really take showers at night. We're all morning showers.
I actually like showering at night because it helps me get extra sleep.
I don't know. I don't know. Your bed would probably be cleaner, but it helps me wake up in the morning with the shower.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
oh my gosh.
So like, what did you keep yourself entertained during the blackout?
The game of life.
Really? Like,
I'm not even kidding. Me and my brother played it on the floor.
You mean like the little board game?
Yeah, the board game. I did.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember if he won or no. He won by $50. $50.
$50
yeah.
or $50,000?
$50,000. Sorry.
Okay.
The lowest amount of money you can get is $5,000.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, $50,000 was what he beat. Like, okay, at the end of the game, if you don't know, there's like these estates that you
like retire or something.
Yeah, you can get. The person with the highest amount of money. Oh, and there's 4 of those life things. You know, the life things that you get throughout the board that have random amounts of money on them.
Okay, yeah.
That you don't calculate until the end of the game. And so I got to the end of it 5 or 10 minutes before he did.
Uh-huh.
I just kept rolling 10s, 9, 8. I was like, damn, I don't want to finish this fast. I get to it. I'm like, okay. And he goes like 20 times in a row. He's just like, oh, a life. Ooh, a life. And then just like, oh, I landed on something bad. Oh, I won the whatchamacallit, lottery. I was like, damn you. So after that, he finally gets there, and we calculate our money. He's $50,000 ahead of me, and whoever has the most money gets those last 4 life titles.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it. Oh, it was so messed up. I don't know if I would have won. Probably, I don't know. It would have been close. But
Yeah, but
Anyway, so yeah.
For me,
probably-
I played. Well, first off, I was planning on playing the DS because I like charged it literally the day before, and I was like, I wanted to play the DS. I was like thinking, I'm gonna play Pokemon. It can keep me satisfied for a while. I mean, I have Soul Silver and I haven't beaten it yet. Seriously.
How dare you? Actually, I have a lot of Pokemon games I haven't beaten yet.
So,
I miss Picross. I miss that game. Do you know what that is?
No,
Picross?
I've never heard of that game.
No, it's like a puzzle game that I never finished. I got really far in it though.
So anyway, on my DS, so I was like, okay, I want to play the DS. Then my sister busted in and she's like, I kind of want to play the DS now. It's like, damn it.
All right, fine.
It's like, here you go. It's like, what game should I play? It's like, I don't know. Pokemon? Kind of like what I want to do. It's like, no, I think I'm going to play The Sims. It's like, okay, here's your Sims game. You know, have fun with that. And I was like, me and my girlfriend were trying to decide on what we're going to do. It's like, let's play chess.
The game for minds, smart minds.
Now, the thing about when I play chess, like, it...
Did you lose?
Yes, I did.
You lost to a girl?
Yes, I did. But it was a close game. It was. I'm not even joking. First of all, I'm the worst chess player in the world. First of all, I gotta say that.
Same here.
And you know they say like, oh, always plan out your moves. I never ever
like,
plan
ooh,
ahead.
that looks like a good spot for my king to go.
I mean, I know the basics. Don't get the king killed or something like that. It's just like I never plan my steps ahead. Like, I mean, not like compared to StarCraft. When I play like StarCraft, I actually think about what I'm gonna do next.
I never do. That's why I suck at that game.
But like when I'm playing chess, it's just like that concept of thinking ahead doesn't apply to me. And then, but like it works on StarCraft for me because like I actually think ahead, and I think it's just the animations or something that keeps me interested. But when I'm playing chess, I'm just like, let's just do this, see what happens. Let's do this, see what happens. Oh crap,
and you lost.
And I just lost a guy. Damn it. And then it wasn't until like the last quarter of the game. Like I don't know if you can like break it up. Like
how dare you?
It wasn't until like the very last part of the game until I actually started paying attention to what I was doing. So I was like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't move my king, or should I move that there? Or and I'm like, okay, let's try to actually see if I can make a comeback now.
You used your mind way too late.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well.
Yeah.
After that, I would just kind of listen to the radio. Just kind of wish they played some music, you know, like in between to like calm the people. And I also heard, but they were just playing news segments, and all I kept hearing was like, "Hey, this guy's having a party here. This guy's having barbecue here. This guy's," you know, I was like, "Dang."
I hate you all.
Speaking of which, when they were mentioning about downtown, a lot of people were going into bars and buying beers, literally, like they were water. Because I think everybody wanted to enjoy a beer.
There was a sale on beer because they were going to get warm. And
I think so. Or, I don't know. Warm beer. Still haven't figured that out.
Okay.
As far, I think we were safe for, like, my house is like the ultimate fortress in a disaster situation. Zombie apocalypse, you name it all. You can probably board up the doors with all the spare wood that we have in our garage.
And then you just use all the water before it runs out.
Yeah.
taking showers and filling up giant buckets.
But like our next door neighbor, like completely unprepared. Even though they have a lot of stuff, it's just like mostly like statues and really nice decorations. They only had zero candles and I think like not even a radio. So like we went over next door and said, "Hey, here's 2 candles and a radio."
You had a spare radio?
Yeah.
We only had 1.
What about that radio behind you?
3 flashlights and 1
Oh yeah,
radio.
and we also had 4 flashlights too.
And 1,000,000 candles. Half of the dining room table was filled with candles. But they weren't lit, but they were laid out so we could grab one. That was the first time I think I've ever had a candle in my room.
This is what it feels like in the old days.
I was actually walking through the halls with it. It was really funny. I was like, whoa, I can't see anything.
No, it was kind of funny because, like, gives you an idea of, like, what the old people, like, without power or anything. It's like, whoa, I'm walking through my hallway with a candle.
Yeah, it made you step back a little bit. And also, it was a good bonding experience for the family.
Not really a bonding experience for my family, because my parents just knocked out as soon as it got dark.
Nah,
I'm just like...
mine didn't. It was surprising. We fell asleep, relatively, or like 9, 10-ish, but...
I didn't fall asleep till like 11.
I don't know how you do that. There was no power. There's nothing to do. You just...
No, but
sleep.
we like looked outside and like you could see all the stars. Like
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
that was pretty sick. If there ever is a power outage in your area, which that would really suck, make sure you have an emergency kit on. Always know what you're gonna do.
Yes, but look at the stars.
But if it's at nighttime, please check out the stars at night because it is an amazing sight to see when there's no lights. Because quick science lecture thing.
No lectures. Just tell us facts.
Okay, facts. If a light goes against a light, you know, the dimmer light's not going to see anything. So you can't see a lot of stars when there are, like, street lights out.
Yeah, so the city lights would be a very big hindrance on starlights. That's why we don't really see that many of them.
So during the blackout, you saw, like, 1 billion stars out and, like, the moon shining off, like, the brightest light you've ever seen.
Yeah, the moon was crazy. It was like a huge blue glow everywhere.
I know.
It was kind of freaky. I was like, why is it blue?
I was like thinking, I was thinking like, because my mom wanted one of the doors open for like the cold air to come in. So I'm like thinking, zombie apocalypse. I need a stick. I need a stick just in case a zombie starts walking in. I'm gonna stab it. I'm gonna be like, get out of my way. This is zombie apocalypse. Gotta close the door now.
Which, by the way, if you want to see a zombie apocalypse, I've got a couple videos on my channel, The Avenging Walnut. In which I play Dead Island with Christian, actually, and
but it's not during the nighttime.
No, it's during the daytime.
Kind of sucks.
For now. No. I have no idea if it goes to nighttime in that game. No idea.
Anyway, so make sure you guys always have an emergency kit, because my mom, she hoards up a lot of stuff, like food and, make sure you always have an emergency kit, always have something planned out. Even though they tell you this, and like I'm pretty sure almost everyone ignores it. They say make sure you have an emergency kit. It's if you at least have a flashlight, you know, in my opinion.
Flashlight and a radio.
A flashlight and a radio.
Candles, maybe.
And maybe 1 or 2 candles.
Water, food.
Water, food. You know, all the
First
essentials.
aid.
You can decide what you want essential. I mean, I think I heard someone say like, "Oh, my iPod's an essential." I'm like, not really.
Really, dude? Really? Oh, you're cool. All right.
Sure.
Well, that's our story for this week.
And thank you guys for listening to Project White Rice.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? Do we have anything going on next week? Any previews on what we're going to be doing?
No.
All right.
We haven't thought of anything yet. That's how prepared we are. You're
welcome.
welcome.
Oh, speaking of which, I've been thinking about a new segment for us. Well, since it currently is school, I guess I would call this the start of school month. So maybe have a word relate for the week.
A what?
A word of the week thing, you know?
A word of the week? What do you mean?
Like a word representing to like what's going on.
A word of the week.
Yeah, that represents what's been going on through the month so far.
Oh, all right.
So I think for this one, flashlights?
No.
Well, because this one is school related. Since
we'll have to think about it.
September. This one will definitely work when October, November, and December comes around, because fall is an amazing fall and winter are like 2 amazing seasons because we've got holidays up the butt.
Yeah, well, in California they're awesome, but I don't know about other places that get really cold. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you want to check out my channel, it's www.youtube.com or www.youtube.com/theavengingwalnut.
And I am here, www.youtube.com/
They're here.
Mr. Bikuya
or
for
just click
Project
on
White Rice.
The little thing that says Mr. Bikuya above the video.
And don't forget to subscribe, support, and spread Project White Rice going around.
And my channel, if you would like to.
He likes to do video game videos.
Yeah.
So
video game videos with commentary on it. I haven't done that much lately, just because I'm sick and of school, and because of school. But
yeah, school sucks.
I'm starting again, hopefully.
All right, so tune in again next week for another edition of Project White Rice.
Yay, it's going to be like so much fun and awesome.
Yeah, because we're actually doing stuff now.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
fellow people of the world listening to YouTube. That got away from me
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of failed it.